Oh, what's going on? Tony here from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Hope everybody's doing well. Please let me know quickly if you can hear me and if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Give me a quick audio check. Type in the chat where you're coming in from. I need to quickly cut a piece of something really quickly. Be right back. VIP hearing you and seeing you clearly. Awesome. Great, guys. Give me 1 second. My brother, smash the like button. Smash it, guys. Smash the like button. All right, 1 second, guys. I got to cut something. Sheetrock knife. 1 second. Where the hell is my sheetrock knife? Okay. All right. You guys want to know what I did? I just cut this piece of carpet. So when I sit on my stool, I have a little cushion for my bony ass. Now, I like comfortable seats. Why do I have to sit on a wood stool for 30 minutes? How's everybody doing tonight? Good to see you guys on. So type in the chat where everybody's from. We got Richard. We got Paul in the house, loud and clear. Mr. Vega, Scott, Anthony White. Who else? VIP Paul from Indiana. Ferrari Boy, St. Louis VIP in the house. I know it's colder in St. Louis probably. Today it is, right now in Dallas, it's 37 degrees here where I am. It's going to be getting warmer by Saturday, 69, Sunday, 67, and finally getting into the 60s. Then once it gets a little warmer, we could be doing some auto body projects. Like, I'm like you guys. When it's cold, I don't want to work in the garage. What's up, Genesis VIP Ohio? Hey, Kent, I will be getting you that video probably by the weekend, all right? Haven't forgot about you. You are on the top of my mind here on the to-do list. Sorry for that. Text. What's up? Doing good. Tony Garcia, Detroit, Miami, Florida. Hot as hell here. Oh, rub it in. Rub it in. Wish I was in Miami right now. Springfield. Seattle, VIP, Hawaii. Oh, yeah. Athens, VIP, Alabama. Eric from Connecticut. Yo, what's up? I have a webpage about spray guns. Excellent. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. So what's new, everybody? So what happened with me the past couple of days, quick update. Like I said, I finished buffing all the cars out the past, like a week ago, maybe like 5 days ago, 5-6 days ago. VIP Heli Flight, Mr. Sam's VIP. Welcome, guys. Nice to see you all here. So let me just show you quickly. The cars are completely all buffed out. I took the hard top off because, like I said, I am going to be I'm going to be doing it gloss black. I'm also going to do the mirrors gloss black. But the body's done. It's all buffed out. You can see how glossy it looks now. I mean, it was always glossy, but now it's like glass now. You know, it's a totally different story. It's pretty much, you know, show ready. This thing is also done. I had a few runs by the door handle, all buffed out. We got a cool little decal here, and I showed you where I got my decals. Not sure if you guys seen that video where I got the decals. I had a step-by-step video on that. So we got LABAP Trucking Company. Pretty cool, something different. This I'm going to take out. It doesn't match. We're going to move it somewhere. 80 degrees in Alabama. Oh, my goodness gracious Lord. Tony from Iowa. Oops. And I did a photo shoot with a Latina girl 2 days ago. Too bad it was rainy and we couldn't do outside. And the problem was she was leaving the next day for a couple of weeks. So I just wanted to squeeze her in. So I squeezed her in. We got the shots in the garage. They came out okay. They would have been a lot better outside. But maybe some of you have seen some of those images with this truck. As soon as it gets warmer as well. What's up? What's up, big homies? Just checking in. What's up? Within the next, I would say, week or two, as soon as it warms up, I got the bed liner all ready. All I have to do is mask it. Probably take me not even an hour to mask it. 45 minutes to mask it quick because this is all straight line easy. And then mix the crap and spray it. We got all the material. It's probably only going to take one of these. I got a whole 1 gallon kit, so I got 4 quarts of this stuff, right? It's going to take one of these sprays. How many square feet? It says, I think it was like over 100 square feet. So it was like more than enough for that. I'm going to have leftover after using this Raptor liner by U-Paul here. Where did it tell me how much? Here. Okay, so it tells me right here. All you do is add the hardener to it. This is in Spanish. Easy to use. 45 square feet. 4.2 meter, 45 square feet. So I'm thinking 45 square feet. It might just make it. Probably it'll probably make it. One quart will probably do it. Hi, bro. Branded spray gun buying online or offline shopping video. Bro, Maryland VIP. Yo, I'm back. Had to let the dog out. What did I miss? Maybe 2 quarts. Maybe 2 quarts. We'll mix one, and we will see how much it covers. And actually, I put it, if it's kind of cold out, you keep the paint in your office. Right here. I got it kind of up right here. Oh. Can't send live. What do you want me to check out? TCP Global spray guns. What do you want me to check out? You guys know I love my Atom spray guns, right? So I got all my Atom collection right here. That's what I roll with. So let's do some Q&A, guys. What's everybody up to? What are what kind of projects you working on? What are you up to? Have you guys been checking out the pub? Any pub members? I see some pub members in here. But what I want to start doing on these lives is giving away stuff in the pub. So what I'll be doing is posting the pub link here. I don't know if that's going to actually come out to a 404 page. So I don't know why it's still doing it. Just click on the top left logo. Make sure you guys are registered to the pub forum here. And then when I go live on YouTube, what I want to do is do a new post at the pub. And if you're registered, hey, what's up, Alex? I see you in the pub a lot. If you guys are registered to the pub, you'll be able to comment in the pub. And I want to do this live. And I'm going to be able to pick a winner, a random number winner in the pub. And I want to start giving away like pearls and flakes and maybe once in a while spray guns, stuff like that. I mean, that's costly, but the cheaper items we can give away. Does that sound like fun, guys? Like I'll post like a question. You guys can type your answers in there. And this way we bring more people over to the pub, to the forum, get more accounts registered, and more people start sharing their projects and, all that fun stuff. Again, it's been cold here, so I haven't been doing a lot of body work. I mean, I finally buffed out these cars. Have I done anything with vinyl wrap? Not into big vinyl wrap yet. I mean, but I recently just bought some tint for the Miata, which I want to start tinting. I've never really played with automotive tint, but I'm sure I could do it. I might screw up a couple of sheets, but I think we could do it. All right. Have you done anything fire? No. I own 3 of the TCP Global guns. Are you talking about the 40-ish ones or the ones that come in a kit? Not sure if you're talking to me. 575. What is your name? F575GTC. I see you in. Oh, you're talking to Richard. I see you in the pub. But what is your name? I see. I hate it when I don't want to say this, but it's nice to have people's names here so I can actually remember and see your names. I used to spray with Devil Biss and Sada and all those guns. The Velbis, if you want to call, I just call them Devil Biss, but I mean, whatever, however you want to pronounce them, right? But now, guys, I'm loving. Especially 20 is a really, really nice gun right here. This is the Atom X20. Spray's fantastic. I sprayed the mini truck with it, and coming out fantastic, guys. Just you and me online. The pub is that worth a prize or what? There's a few people online. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm trying to get these questions here. When doing spot repair, can you blend clear so you don't have to redo the whole panel? If so, how? You can do that, and I do have a video in VIP that covers that. You basically got a 1500 grit the whole panel, and then you could melt the clear with about 75% reducer. So you would have, so say you had 4 ounces of clear in the last, so you would clear, how would I show you how to do it? So just say, you know, we don't want to paint this entire roof rail, but we had a damage here and we wanted to blend the clear coat. Something like this, to do it right, you would be better off just clearing the whole panel. This way you don't have to worry about the blend. But if you want to blend, I would blend it somewhere where your eye doesn't see it. Like, don't do the blend right here, right? Do it like right in here. So you would have to basically 1500 grit the whole thing, maybe up to here. Okay, up to here. And say you do your base coat here. You clear the whole thing up to here one time. You clear the whole thing your second shot. And then when you come up here where the blend is, you dump out all of your clear and you mix clear coat and reducer about, I would say, 75% reducer. You could even go a 50-50. 50% reducer, 50% clear coat, mix it up. It's going to become very light and watery. You got to watch out because it could run really easily. And then you just dust that spot so it melts the clear coat into where you sanded with 1500 grit. You could even go 1000, but I would go 1500 and then buff it out. After it dries really well, you sand it, you give it, 1500 grit that area, and then you buff it out. That's the way to do it. I've done it on quarter panels. I've done it on doors. Some cars, you'll have like a molding. You'll have like a molding, and then say you just want to do the top, you could actually just cut it right there. But some moldings don't end all the way. They like come like this, so you got to kind of blend it right in here. Small spot, which is easy to do, the front and rear. But that's how you would do it. All right, so hopefully that answered your question. What is the best way to get the proper gaps between body panels? It depends where you're working on, but the best way is to bend and tweak. You got to bend panels. Sometimes you got to shim panels. Sometimes you got to push. That's the way to do it, honestly. That's the way it's done. Sometimes you got to adjust your hood by loosening up all the bolts, locking it down. And see, I haven't been doing that kind of work recently. It would be nice to, go ahead and buy an auction car one day and actually do an auction car. Maybe that's what I'll do soon. I've been thinking about it, even also getting like a small frame machine. what a name for it? Small, very small. It's not like the rack that I had back in the day. I actually had a real frame machine in my body shop, but I got rid of it when I, got out of the body shop. But there's a frame. I forgot what it was. I forgot the model, but it looks like a T. So you have a place to basically bolt onto the undercarriage of your car, and then you could pull out small sections. Honestly, I think that's what I want to do in the future. Basically, get rid of this Lambo after I'm done with it. And then maybe I'll buy like a Porsche at an auction that was kind of hit, and then do like a small frame repair type of thing and all of that. That would be cool to work on, next little project. So that's kind of, stuff that I'm thinking about. It's just I'm busy. I got so many other things going on. It's crazy. I'm going to be making a lamp out of this gas tank I painted a while ago. We're going to be doing some graphics to it, and I'm going to turn it into a lamp, and I'm going to show you how to do that. It's going to come out nice. GTR. Woo! Hey, Tony. DIY JB on the pub from Nevada. Welcome. John B. That's my brother's name. What's up, Adnan? Gotcha. That's how I've been doing it. Just wanted feedback. Thanks, brother. Cool. Have you used chrome paint? That's another one that I should do. I should do chrome paint. I'm sure I could do it. It's probably not a big deal. You just got to know the layers. I know you got to do like a black base coat and then you spray the chrome. I mean, that's easy to do. I could do that. I just got to set it up and do it. Can you use disposable cups on that gun? On the Adams, yes, you can. The adapters are on the Zula page. It's the DPC1, I think, is the adapter for it. The Mustang I posted on the pub is a small rubber pieces between the panel and bumpers. Flexible. Best way to paint. Small rubber pieces between panels and bumpers. Alex, I need to look for your Mustang. 68, what is it? Is it here? 1973? Is that it? Haynes? Paint the Lambo in chrome. Yeah. What's up, Tony? What's up, Lewis? Welcome, VIP. What's the best way to remove clear coat? Chemical solution or sanding? I would say sanding. Chemical is going to be a lot messy. If you don't mind the mess, you could use a paint remover, but I say sanding's quicker and easier. Tony, you want to repaint the car that was painted by a shop. Now I want to give it a go as Bondo and a quarter pound, sand it down the middle and redo Bondo. Yes, send it down to metal, pull it out a little bit if you want to, and then re-Bondo it. Paint the Lambo in chrome. Alex Hain. All right, let me check out your. I could actually check out your car right here. What's the most important thing when masking a car off? Any tips? Yeah, I have one huge tip for you. Don't use the cheap shit tape. Spend the extra money and get American tape. That's the only tape that I'll use. 3M has some good yellow tape now, but my favorite is by far American tape. If you can get it because the glue does not separate. You can have that tape on, put the car outside on a hot day, and the glue will not remain on your moldings or the chrome or whatever you masked up. Good stuff. This is it right here. American tape. It has a yellow tint to it. And I would say go with that. 100%. It'll save you grief because if you use the cheap shit, that stuff sticks on glass. It just makes a mess. What about plastic sheets? What brand do you prefer? Hey, I don't go nuts, man. I just get the HDX from Home Depot right here. Perfect. It's thin. It's easy to put on. It's easy to mask. That's all I use. You don't have to go crazy. Thick stuff is harder to work with. What is the best solvent for 3M double-sided tape? I don't know what you mean by that, Matt. Solvent for removing it, or I don't get what you're saying there. I hope you like that tip. Okay, so 1973. I need to look at your post, but you said you have some rubber grommets. I would not paint the rubber. I would just refurbish them. Sometimes you soak rubber pieces in lacquer thinner, not too long, but just enough to get that rubber looking good again. And that another tip is you could buff out rubber. This rubber here on my Miata looked like crap up in here. This rubber here was all white and looking ugly. And when I was buffing the car out, I gave this a quick buff with the wool pad, and it turned it to a nice black. Now what I could do is just put some black chrome on it, which is, or Vinyl X, and it'll come out nice. Some areas here, I still need to get my toothbrush and scrub out some of the compound. But, I mean, overall, we got the back lights in as well. We buffed like crazy, and all of these videos are going to be in VIP as well. I haven't edited these yet, but within the next, I would say within the next 2 weeks, all of the videos for the Miata and the truck will be in there. We already got 6 videos. How many VIPs in here have started kind of going through and watching the series on this? I'm actually editing the section where I trained and coached my 15-year-old neighbor on doing body work. He really enjoyed it, and I think you're going to learn a lot from that because you're watching as a third party me coach somebody, and it's a different way to learn. And I think you guys are going to love that in VIP. I've already gotten some personal emails from VIP members on that. So definitely check that out. Always sand to metal before paint. No, you do not have to sand to metal before going to paint. Yeah, American tape is, I think PG is the brand, and it's American tape. Let me see if I can find it for you all. American tape. They sell it at TCP Global, and I think it's even on Amazon. Here, it's on Amazon, guys. Is this it? PG. Yeah, this is it, but this is a 1.5 inch. You want 3/4 for overall masking. But here's an image of what it looks like, guys. I'll put an image here for you. That's the PG American tape. Oh my God, that is a long ass URL. I can't even post it. Let me see if I can get another link for you guys. It looks like they sell it at Walmart as well. American tape by PG. Really good tape. I've been using it since I've been painting. 20 years. I remember using it as a kid. That's all my dad would buy. And I just never, used anything else. Okay. Well, I have used other crap, and I regretted using the cheaper crap. Guys, sorry if I'm missing your questions or if I'm missing you. There's just, I got a lot of questions in here, and I'm kind of. All right. Stephanie, hey, Tony, doing a color change. Can I 400 grit and shoot silver going to black? Absolutely, you can. Taking it off like old wheel well weights or those window, I don't know what you mean there. I'm sorry. Guys, sometimes I don't remember what you said previously because I'm here trying to answer questions, and okay. I'm not seeing any content on your website anymore. Am I going to the wrong place? You might be, Tom. Tom, the new membership site is members.learnautobodyanpaint.com. We switched over our VIP club to a new membership system on our domain. So if you're having a problem logging in, please just contact support. Just go to LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. At the bottom of the site, it'll say contact. Open up a support ticket. Easy. It'll take you 3 minutes. And open up a support ticket and tell the girls, hey, my name is blah, 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 blah. My email is this. I am a VIP member. Please get me into the new membership system, and they will do that for you within 24 hours or less, usually 12 hours or less. Hey, Tony, new member. What do you do if a car previous paint job is not good? Do you strip it to metal? Yes. It depends, Stefan. It depends on what kind of quality paint job you want, your end goal, right? Do you just want to get a paint job on it, or are you going to be meticulous about it? What kind of job result are you looking for? Because you could do both ways. You could strip down all the way. You could epoxy prime. You could 2K prime on top of that, flatten everything out, 2K prime again, flatten it out, and be ready for base coat clear coat, or even spray a sealer on top of that and do base coat clear coat. Or you could sand everything down, 2K prime, and seal what you have on there, right? Keeping the old paint underneath, and then just finishing on top with a nice paint job. You could do it that way as well. So it depends how much time and effort you want to put into it, how much money you want to put into it. If this is a customer job or your own personal project that is going to be something sentimental to you, that you really want to do a nice job, right? I say if it has more than 2 coats of paint on it and it's a sentimental project, you want to do it right, strip it down and do it. If it's been painted once, like this Miata, 20 years old, it was a 97, never been painted. It was an original paint on it. So I wasn't fussy about taking it all the way down because the paint was okay. It had a couple of dents around the car. I didn't go down to metal to the whole thing. You can see it in the VIP course. It's step by step. I just put the original color paint on it. I did a little bit of graphic on it. I put metal flake in the clear and called it a day. And it came out fantastic, as you can see. So, you know, it depends. I hope that kind of gave you some ideas. What is a good paint to use on rubber? It depends what kind of rubber. I wouldn't recommend painting, I wouldn't recommend painting your weather stripping rubber. You know what I mean? Or moldings and stuff like bumpers like this, like the rubber like this. I wouldn't recommend painting that. But if the rubber you're talking about is like a plastic rubber, like a bumper cover, a rubber plastic bumper cover like this is, right? Then you can use regular automotive paint. So I don't totally understand what you mean by, painting over rubber, just rubber. You guys liking this so far? If you guys are liking this, hit the smash button really quickly. Just smash the like button quick. And we can take a couple more questions. Why can't you change the signed password on a new LAB site? No way I can memorize a signed one. I'm not sure. I need to have my web guy look into that. I will have him look into that to see if we can have users edit their username. Is it the username or password? Password. You should be able to. Paul, I will get back to you guys on that issue. But what I do recommend is using a password memorizer on your computer. That's what I do. I use something called, you could use RoboForm, look into RoboForm, or 1Password if you have a Mac. Basically, I have tons of accounts online, bank accounts, this accounts. And all I need to do is remember one main password, and it saves it to my 1Password. And I just go to the site, click it, and it autofills it and submits it. So that's something that you might want to look into. Just putting it out there. Does Atom make a low volume, low pressure air cap? Yes, they do. And they actually, we just listed them on the store. We got 8 new air cap sets for all spray guns. So check them out at Zula.com. And actually, there's a sale going on right now at Zula where if you buy any Atom spray gun, you get a free tip kit, a $50 value, which is pretty damn good. So check that out, guys. It's till the end of the month. When would you spray with low volume, low pressure as opposed to high volume, low pressure? Now, guys, this is not a science and there's no set standard. Some guys like to use the low volume, low pressure for clear coat because it sprays it on more volume. You get more clear coat in a dense area come out, like the SATA RP. So I used to spray with my SATA RP. It was more for a clear coat gun. It was a low volume, low pressure. I used that gun for years. And I sprayed, it was supposed to be mainly for clear coats. They spray on clear coats really well, but I used it for base and clear. I mean, the job still comes out good. You know, high volume, low pressure are more toward base coats, so to say. But I've painted base coat, clear coat with high volume, low pressure, had excellent results. And I've painted base coat, clear coat with low volume, low pressure, have had excellent results. So, you know, I wouldn't, and there's really not, there's a fine line difference between the two. There's only a couple of extra holes in the air cap. What is this one? This is a high volume, low pressure. I want to see if I can show you guys. This is the high volume, low pressure. Do I have a low volume, low pressure? Yeah. Okay, so if you look at the air cap, this is a low volume, low pressure. You could see there's only one hole on each side. So it basically uses less air. That's all it is. And if you look at the high volume, you got more air holes around the air cap there. Okay. So I'll be making a lot more detailed videos on these as well shortly. Guys, please smash the like button for our friend Tony. Smash it, guys. What's a good paint to use on fiberglass? You could use any automotive paint on fiberglass, guys. It's the same prep work. The only difference is if you're working with the gel coats and putting your fabric on, that's the only difference. But finishing, you could put your 2K primer on it. You could put epoxy primer on it. You could put sealer on it, and you finish it the same exact way as, I mean, you think of motorcycle fairings, it's all fiberglass. Body kits are all fiberglass. Most body kits are fiberglass. David says X20 or X21. I honestly, personally feel the X21 is a better build. Not the X21, the X20 is a better build, more durable spray gun than the X21. But this is actually a really nice gun as well. But I think for a beginner, first time DIY all-around gun, the X20 is fantastic. Dupli makes a mid coat with a flake. Can I add pearl to that and spray it over base, or is it Dupli too cheap for a decent job? I've never painted with Dupli paints. Only the rattle can stuff, not any high-end stuff. But if it's a mid coat, of course you can add more flake to it. You could add pearl to it. You could do whatever you want to it. But I would test a small batch to see how it looks. Mr. Vega, been thinking about buying the Atom spray guns. We'll love an in-depth video on them. We do have in-depth videos on them. If you check on some of the YouTube playlists that I have here. But if you want spraying, I'll be making a lot more detailed spraying as it gets warmer. I do have a lot of spraying videos with the X16. All of the spray guns actually in the mini truck. I used all 3 guns. See you guys. Have a good night. Have a good night. Exactly. F575 hit it on the head as well. You use less air CFM. So if you have a smaller air tank, the low volume, low pressure will suit you well. So you could spray that with a small air tank or a bigger air tank. Yeah, but Mr. Vega, if you're looking into an Atom, I would definitely look into the X20. Really nice spray gun. Okay, let's see. Do you use a tack cloth between coats of intercoat with pearl? You can. If it's an intercoat, yes. You can tack intercoats and base coats. An intercoat is a base coat. It's a clear base coat, right? Translucent base coat. So yes, I would tack in between. Make sure it's dry, but never tack in between clear coat. Epoxy primers are more geared toward covering metal. So if you have a lot of bare metal surfaces, you want to put an epoxy. If you have just a little bit of bare metal surfaces, a 2K primer will cover it and you won't have an issue. Okay, so that's the main difference. Epoxy is more made for going over bare metal, and it's a very hard. So sanding is going to be harder and all of that. Is it hard to paint pearl white? No, it's not. You just put a nice white base coat down, any color white, and then you mix your white moon. I used moon dust white pearl in here. I actually did a white pearl paint job on here, actually. This is white pearl. I don't know if you can see it in this lighting, but that's a white pearl on top of the truck, guys. White pearl. I used the X Finishes moon dust white pearl. Came out fantastic. Okay, awesome, awesome. What Bondo do you use for refinishing fiberglass, mold seams, erase, and tuck? I would use kitty hair. Evercoat makes something called kitty hair, and it's a Bondo fiberglass mixture. Do I have any? I think I ran out. I don't have any at the moment. Do I? Here's an old, is this an old can? No, this is finishing putty. I don't have it. Anyway, guys, I got to head out. It's 9:08. We've been on for about 40 minutes. I need to head out. Thank you guys for getting on and watching tonight. We'll see you next week, Thursday, live. Remember the times and dates. Every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Central, we go live for Auto Body Q&A. And I've been posting a bunch of new videos on YouTube, so check them out. Subscribe to the channel. Check out LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com for more info. And if you're not a VIP, consider becoming a VIP because we got over 100 hours of step-by-step videos that take you through the process of auto body and paint. And, you know, it teaches you everything. So thank you guys for getting on. I will see you next week. Thank you, Mr. Vega, Tom, Heli Flight, David from the land down under. What's up, mate? I love the Australian accent. You guys are awesome. Smash the like button before you leave, guys. And I will see you on next week. Have a great time. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you later, all right? Check out my new videos on YouTube. I've been uploading a lot. I've been making a lot of new videos. So check them out. Watch them. I just did one on spot repair and putting Bondo on this Hi-Jet right there. As I'm making the VIP videos, I'm putting little cuts and snippets on YouTube so you can kind of see what's going on. All right. Should I shoot panel by panel or is it better to walk the car? It's better to walk the car when you're doing candy, but when you're doing regular paint jobs, panel by panel is fine. But you want to you don't want to cut directly on it. You want to go over 6 inches or so, 4 to 6 inches. All right. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you later. Peace.